Hello, everybody. So, I had an idea to do something that I don't think has been done on YouTube. Basically, I wanted to get 5 different types of collectibles, which are the ones that are set and don't change day by day, so to speak. But I wanted to find the fastest and most efficient way to do this for you, the viewer. So, essentially, I've done all the legwork, and in these series of videos, we're going to be collecting 5 different types of collectibles across the entire map. The collectibles that we'll be getting will be action figures, LD organics, stunt jumps, signal jammers, and playing cards. And you do unlock the rewards that come with getting those collectibles. You also get around $420,000. You get to be level 44 as well. And you unlock the paint that you get for all the stunt jumps. You also get your driving to 100. If you're looking to do any of these collectibles, you might as well do them all at once. And I think this is the fastest way that exists on YouTube. I will basically be guiding you through the video. So what I recommend you do is that you maybe prop up your phone in front of your TV or your monitor, and that way you can follow me step by step throughout the entire process. So anyways, the things that you need to begin, you need to become a CEO, which everybody can at this moment. You need to use the CEO Sanchez. That's the vehicle we're going to use the most. You also need one garage. Hopefully get you get a free one, or you can use the cheapest one that you can find. You just need it for the mechanic and the car. I recommend that you get the elegy because that way we are both on the same plane, and when I do stunt jumps I can explain it to you a little bit easier. You need a marksman rifle, which is a rifle that doesn't have a level requirement, and also very important, buy a suppressor on it. You also need grenades to take the easy way out, and that's about it. We're ready to get started. Oh yeah, and also one final thing, make sure you go to your interaction menu and turn off all your blips except for the stores. You want the blips called stores to be enabled. Alright, so here we go. This is where I'm starting the collection from. I'm basically all the way at the bottom of the map by the docks, right? Right at the intersection here. And the entrance to the dock with the flags. This is where we begin. Our first collectible is right in front of us. Through this little security metal detector guy thing. On one of these gray and red tables. Then we want to make our way over to the ship here. And you see up there where it says safety first. Right in between the safety and the first, there's another one. This is why you needed the marksman rifle. Then we want to go to that end of the ship, right over there, because we're doing a stunt jump in the opposite direction. So about where the boat sort of ends, and then you want to take a lot of speed. You can't really have too much. So just wheelie and get some speed up. For stunt jumps, always remember to point your gun. When you land, go left into the Merryweather, facility area. And then make a mental note of this jump right here. You're jumping over the freeway, but we're doing that later. Just know where it is. First, we're going into the Merryweather area. Don't point your gun when you're in there, though, because there could be guards. One of the collectibles is inside the guard tower here. You don't actually have to go all the way in. Luckily. Because I've been killed here before. The collectible is right inside of the checkpoint toll booth thingy. Then you want to go to the opposite side of this little island here where you see a boat and some cranes. A boat with a red star. In front of that, on the front of that boat, there is another one. Jumping over here can be a little bit tricky. Just do it without hesitation. Make sure you don't inch forward or anything. Because if you fall, you're going to have to go for a bit of a long swim. Actually, there's a ladder right there. If you fall down. So on the front side of the boat, on a red toolbox. And now we're going back to our bike and we're doing that stunt jump that I told you to make a mental note of. Across the freeway. That one can be a little bit tricky to make, but we're taking speed from here because you need a lot of speed. Sometimes there can be a car here, crashes into you. There it is. One of the problems can be hitting the lamp post. I just clipped it. Sometimes you clip it and it doesn't, and it fails the stunt jump. But I was lucky there. Now we're getting off this island, or sort of. Go towards the city-ish, and then make an immediate left when you get to make a left. Over here by these orange tankards. Continue down to that toll booth. And go on the wrong side of the road, the opposite side of the road. And up the little ramp. Again, going off the opposite side of the road. Now the next stunt jump is right by that red container and those white tankers. It's another pile of dirt. Boom, there we go. Had to make a cut there because the traffic kept getting in our way. Then make your way past this sign here, past the train tracks. And we're doing another stunt jump. Come over here to where you see the sort of the intersection, and then the next stunt jump is in front of us right there. You're jumping over the water. Take a lot of speed for this one as well. You can wheelie while you're in the stunt jump to gain some more distance, but you can't get too much distance. Let's say I forgot to point my gun. There we go. It always defaults me to the grenades. Annoying. Now come back over here to this toll booth where I told you to go on the wrong side of the road and go back up the ramp. Basically go back to where you took the run up from the stunt jump we just did. Because we're heading inside the Elysian Island. So that in front of that truck is where we took the run up, right? But I can just go there, it's less confusing. Now we're going on this island here, right? The first stunt jump we're gonna do is on this side of the island, the right side from this perspective. Because I can actually put a marker there. Because there's only one stunt jump on that side, and all of the other ones are on the other side of the island, or the center of it. We're gonna stop right here before we get too deep in, and we're gonna request our vehicle, because our mechanic tends to put it over here. There we go. He always puts it here no matter where you are standing on the island. A car is a lot easier to do stunt jumps with, because it doesn't require as much speed as a motorcycle. So like I said, the first stunt jump, we're looking at the Meriwether facility area. The first stunt jump is that one right there. And you really don't need a lot of speed for this one. I'm going to take my speed from over here by this yellow metal thing. Try to line it up well. I mean, if you fail, it isn't a super big deal because you can just redo it. Point your gun. That was maybe too much speed. Land on all four wheels. Oh, that was lucky. But yeah, you need to land on all four wheels. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to the sort of the center of the island where you would be approaching it if you were coming in from the correct way, let's say. Right? That ramp there. And then there's this red tanker pretty much in the middle of the island. We're gonna take a run up from this red tanker here. The stunt jump we're doing is on top of that building with the green on it. Remember to point your gun. Boom. Perfect. That, by the way, is another stunt jump. I'm showing it to you now because you won't be able to see it when we actually do it. Come down here, and this third pile, 1, 2, 3, take a run up from here. And the stunt jump that I'm gonna do now, you'll not be able to see. So maybe watch me do this first. It's that one right there. Maybe I make it kind of sloppy. Okay, we got it. Good. Let's just get down this side by the water. Careful not to flip your car too much. Yeah, you need speed not to flip it, but if you have too much speed, you fall in the water. Okay, so I'm going slightly back to where I took that stunt jump, right? That I just did. From this area, we're going to do the stunt jump that I showed you, that I told you couldn't see. The one around this building. So I'm taking run from here approximately. This one is a bit more difficult to line up your car. Land on all four wheels. Nice. And now we have 2 left. Let's go back to that area where I just took the run up from. But we're making a little detour So remember this red tanker when we jumped on top of the green building? Opposite that green tanker, there is a bug star building. Go in there, and immediately on your right, there should be a figurine. Right there on the red tool, on the big red toolbox. Now we're going back to the area where we took the run up from. Right? And then there's a stunt jump back there. That one is very difficult to do with a car, so I'm actually going to take a bike for it. Drive over to my bike. I just wanted to show you where it was. It might actually start to rain in game, which is really annoying because I don't want that for the video. Alright, so let's do it. The problem with this one you'll see is like you need to turn immediately at the end, so it's kinda hard. The car is bigger. But yeah, I'll just do this. But for the other stunt jumps, if you do them with, there we go. If you do them with a motorcycle, you won't have as much airtime. So that's why we needed a car for those in particular. And the final stunt jump can be done with a bike. It's a bit risky, but it's in front of us there. And it takes us off the island. I think I'm gonna take a run up from here so that you can copy it, just here. When you're finished with this area, the last stunt jump, the one we're about to do, should be stunt jump 40, or it should tell you 40 as like the last one. So I'm gonna do some wheelie. Remember, you can wheelie in the air if you think it's gonna be too short of a jump. Like I had to do there. Okay, so that was too little speed. I got lucky because I wheeled in the air, but maybe you should take a bigger run up than I did, right? And as you saw, it was the stunt jump. The last one was number 40. Means I've done 10 stunt jumps. Let's get out here to where it says towards the entrance to the Pacific Island shipyard and make a left. Head down the road, and when you can make a right-hand turn, make a right-hand turn. Inside these gates, on another boat, there is another collectible. Oh, bro. I was dumb. I'm trying to use my gun to point with it and show you where things are, but yeah, security guard didn't like that. So come to the end of this boat here and up these stairs. On the opposite side of the boat, there is a fire hose, a hose box, something like that. So go to the opposite side, then make a right. And right on this fire hose, there's red one. There is another one. Now go to the stairs you just climbed up and look up at this big bridge. And the closest support pillar, on top of that, there is a signal jammer. The stairs are right there. That's where we just climbed up. But while we're up here, I'll show you where we'll go next. To that red house, it's actually, I think, a gas station, or right outside a gas station. That's where we're going. Because it's a little bit easier to see it from up here. Go on the back side of the house, or whatever that's called. And then up these stairs inside this little room, there's another one. With the computers and whatnot. Now we're getting off this entire island area. So go out the main way, I guess. Not gonna point my gun, it's another security guard. And we're back over here to where the train tracks. Now when you get to the train tracks, go left. All the way across, to when you essentially can make a right-hand turn after crossing the bridge here. When you can, you make a right-hand turn. Right here. We're going under the bridge we were just at. The train bridge. So here we go. That's the bridge we just crossed. From these little planks of steel, we can take a run up. Our stunt jump is right there. This one is a little bit easier. But if you fail, you drown your bike. So make sure you wheelie so that you get enough airtime. Wheelie in the air too. There we go. Getting out of this to like the main road. Go straight, and then when you can make a right-hand turn up into the parking lot, you do. Then you make a left-hand turn into a little tunnel and into another parking garage or parking lot. In the center of the second parking garage here, there's another collectible inside this little booth. A card right there. Now you want to turn around, look at the arena. We're going to the front of the arena where like the main entrance is. And there is a signal jammer on the center of the billboard or whatever, the writing of the arena. Important to have a suppressor, that's why I bought one for this gun. So right where it says Maze Bank Arena, yeah. Now we're going sort of facing-ish towards the city. Go across this bridge here. I guess the main city would be to your left. And look for a gas station symbol. Inside the gas station in the back room, another one. Afterwards, we're going down this little alley here, by the way. Just so you don't get confused.
What do you want?
Boom. Be quick when you're in gas stations, otherwise he can call the cops, the clerk. So now we're going into this back alley. And we're going down the alley, like down the hill, essentially. When you get to a road, continue straight. And when you get to the train tracks, make a right. Go to the end of the road and make a left. Before the train, ideally. And now look for a like an alien looking structure. In the bottom, at the base of one of those towers, there is another collectible. So here we go, those are the structures. Here's the entrance, you don't even need to get off your bike for this one. And now we're gonna get two more down there. Los Santos State Gas Company. So we need to make our way down there. The collectibles are by the toll... what is it? I always forget the name of it. The toll booth, but like the security checkpoint. That's okay. English, you know. Okay, here we go. So I like to take care of this guard because you need to shoot up there, and he's gonna call, you know, he's gonna lose his mind. The way you do it is you pull out your weapon, go into stealth mode, and press B or circle. So yeah, you don't accidentally shoot. Boom. The collectible is inside here, inside the checkpoint. And then get your gun out. On top of this factory thing, there's another. Now we're getting off this and we're crossing that bridge right there. In that direction. So I'm gonna drive a little faster since it's very simple to get there. Game's going all foggy. Alright. And now look for an ammunition icon on your map and go to the ammunition store. And yeah, you can find your way there. Inside the ammunition store, there is another card. In the back, sort of. There we go. Head back out to your bike, and we're going a little bit deeper into these alleys back here. So I'm gonna take it slow because it can be a bit confusing in here. I'm going into these alleys, past the white tanker. When I get to like the main alley, if you want to call it that, make a right. Right? And then after that, immediately make a left by this yellow bin. And on the platform, there is another collectible. After we get this one, we're gonna continue down the same alley, same direction we were going. Onto the main road. Right? Boom. And here we go, make a right-hand turn when you get to the main road. Then a left-hand turn. And we're going under this red bridge. You can't really see it very well because it's foggy. But there's a staircase right here. So you're going on the wrong side of the road, essentially. And here we go. Follow this long wall here. Once the wall stops and there is an opening, sort of, that's where you want to stop. So here we go. one of the support pillars. Inside this garbage bin, there is a collectible. We're continuing in the same direction, onto like the sandy part of the beach. And then we're going up there with that red sign. There is a little bit of a way to get up here. Once you get to the road, immediately go over to this building over here, scrapyard. Inside that green bus, there is another one. Driving slowly. There we go. That's that sign I told you to climb up to. Boom. And now keeping this junkyard to your back, head in that direction. Up the mellow hill, and this structure with these cylinders has another collectible inside the cylinders. And here we go. That was it for now. This is how the collectible is looking. I don't know where the mouse always gets there. 7, 5, 3, and 4. And the stunt jumps don't show, but I'll probably put them on the screen. I think we had actually I don't remember. I'll put them on the screen. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.